Hello everybody and welcome back to the Communicraft server, and on first inspection you may once again think nothing has been happening, but on the surface, no, nothing has actually changed, except maybe this. I was requested to put in a on-off switch for the mob spawner because it was causing lag, so this is currently in the off state. The hope is obviously that's just a temporary one. The hope is what is going to happen is have a switch that turns on a piston or a sticky piston with some slime blocks on it, and you know, just have a vertical redstone thing, and it'll look, I think, look better than just a torch tower like this. So let's go to sleep. And you may be able to see from my chat, inv tweaks configuration loaded. Now, although this is a vanilla server, what I've done is I've added recently set out Forge. Well, I found out it was recently out. It's been out for a bit, I think. But Forge, and I've also added inventory tweaks. So, for example, we have some gunpowder in our inventory. Press R, and it's not sorted. So that is really good, and we can do the same with chests and stuff like that. So, oh, actually, I've been turning all these into melons because or melon blocks since they're getting filled up. So let's do that with this one. And today we actually have a fairly decent plan, or I have a fairly decent idea of what I'm going to be doing. First off, I'm actually going to show you. Actually, let's show one thing off. I did a trade recently, a very worthwhile trade. Basically, I had a enchanted book with efficiency 5 on it, which is a good book. So it means you don't have to put together two. Well, you don't have to put two efficiency 4 pickaxes together in order to get it, which will then increase the cost of XP to repair it. So I sold that for, I think, a total of 8 diamond blocks and 3, which is over a stack of diamonds. I'm pretty sure it was yeah, well, I had 10 and then I have used a few. As you can see, made some new pickaxes and stuff like that. So that's good. I think it may have been 7, so I think it may have been like basically just over a stack, as well as I think a stack of coal and 40 gold for an efficiency 5 book. So I think that was a fairly good trade. I did that with Flame. He now has my efficiency 5 book, but I'm fine with that because I actually have an efficiency 5. I have efficiency 5 on breaking 3, silk touch 1 on this pickaxe, which is what I've been using to branch mine with so far, or mine in general. Whilst I've been trying to get some more materials, or more, well, actually, out of all the things, primarily it's getting more stone, because it's so much easier to mine stone straight off with a silk touch than it is to make a cobble gen. Like, well, I do have one, but a cobble gen up to an auto smelter, it's kind of just, I don't know, it's easier. Plus I get extra materials with it, and if we go down here, you'll see this is the original branch mine thing that I had. Not a very efficient one, but I made this one recently, and this is what we got so far. So what I'm actually going to be doing is taking all these up, and you can see the amount of stone we got as well. I'm going to take all these up, I'm going to put them into a tower first, and we're going to do a little, you know, a little fortune mining with that, and then we actually have a bit of a fun thing that we're going to do in a minute, or at least I plan to do. So I'll see you once I've got the tower set up. Okay, so we're on top of the tower now. It's not the biggest tower that we've done, as well as, you know, it's quite a small one in terms of it's only 5 by 5. I think most of the others I've done are 8 by 8. But yeah, out of all the ores, I would say I'm surprised I have 30, I think it was 39 lapis ore here. Like, I have 16, I think, diamond ore, which is pretty impressive. Redstone is quite a lot of, as you can see, there was, I think, over 2 stacks. Coal's okay, but, I mean, that's actually quite a lot of lapis. I looked at that and thought, that is, you know, quite a lot, especially considering lapis is quite useful now for enchanting and stuff. And also we can, you know, the trade we have over there is fairly expensive, which is kind of annoying, but we do have a lot of emeralds. But yeah, I have my Fortune 3 pickaxe here, so we have that. That's lovely. I have a chest down there, since I know the 2 chests are not really worth it, and I'm using the trap chests because they're the only ones I have, because all my other chests are placed down there. But yeah, hopefully this pickaxe doesn't break on me. It's got about 400 uses, so it shouldn't. Plus I'm breaking 3. So yeah, I'll see you once the time lapse is finished. Alright, so that's all that done. Ooh, that is a lot of lapis. I was going to say I didn't know how much lapis I would be picking up from this. But yeah, we got 38 diamonds. That is quite impressive, I think. I wish I did take out some of that gunpowder. It probably would have made my life a bit easier to start with. But overall, that is good. Very good. I mean, look at that. Let's just organize it up a bit. That's, you know, let's say about 2 stacks of blocks of redstone, or at least about 2.5, stack of coal, or stacking a bit of coal, over half a stack of diamonds, that's about 2, yeah, basically about 2 diamonds each, because we had 16, so that's over half a stack, and, you know, coming up to a block of lapis, so that is really good, I think, you know, we need to essentially still keep on top of our resources, make sure we don't actually get that low on them, because in the end, you know, if we're low on resources, we can't really do much. But yeah, I actually have some of these here, which are really nice to have. I'm actually probably, because of what we're doing, I need to make some, well, first off I can put away this fortune pickaxe and bring back my Silk Touch one. We need some sand, which if I see any I'll just pick up. But what we mainly need is a few chests, and mainly, let's just use all our birch, whatever. Some birch trees around, I think, to make some of these, which are just obviously ladders. And let's just throw these last couple of sticks away somewhere. But yeah, we need ladders because we're kind of going to be going mining / caving. So yeah, let's go into the actual nether first. We're gonna go into the nether. I thought you were my. Where is my horse actually? I want to see if this horse is still existing. No, I may have shot him. I'm not sure. But yeah, my horse is actually that's actually where I'm gonna have to check after the video about that. That's kind of worrying. He has diamond armor on, so I hope he's not dead. Because if he died somehow, that means the diamond horse armor would have most likely by now it would have been over 5 minutes. It would have been destroyed. Would have disappeared. Ah. Ghast. Luckily, they can't destroy this, which is why I build it out of this stuff. Plus, it looks nice. But yeah, they can't destroy it, so that's quite good. They can, however, still destroy netherrack, so we still need to sort out some sort of nether thing, nether hub. I will probably bring that up at our next meeting thing about that, because although the nether is just basically our gateway to get to places, it's still I think it still needs to at least be presentable in some manner. Like, although I've done most of the bridging around here, I feel like, you know, I'm not a builder. I'm not a very good builder, so I fully will say that. So I'm not really the one to try and do this. I know, like, a few, like, I think last month or something, I wanted to actually, or like after I found that thing, I was going to say, our next episode I'll actually you know, make it 3 wide, or make a railway track and stuff like that, which is why I've been gathering up all the rails and stuff. I still not got around to it. I think because I've not been playing as much, and I think if I'm doing anything in the Nether, this place is going to take precedence, because the amount of holes here that can lead to your death is insane. I think this used to all be gravel or soul sand, and I think someone took it. Either that or it was destroyed by ghasts, and it's kind of like I've died because of it. I like lost all my stuff at one point. I do now carry around a fire resistance potion. I do actually need to sort out and get another one. I thought that was a dropped golden sword then. But yeah, we are going over to here, which as I mentioned in the last episode, this is our quad slime chunk. So from this block, well actually this block here, where this ladder is, all the way over to this block. I actually think it's to this block, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. To this block is 4 chunks, 2x2 chunks, and each of those chunks, all 4 of them, are slime chunks. So that means we can come down here and we can basically have only slime spawning. I mean, they probably won't be spawning at the moment because of, you know, the whole thing of I've just loaded it in. Plus, that's actually a thing. I was thinking I've made an off switch for my mob spawner, but that means everything's just going to spawn in there, and then they're just going to take up the mob count. That's kind of a pain. I wonder if I can light it up instead of and turn off the thing. That might be. I probably have to mix around the redstone for that. That might be a better idea. But yeah, this is that. I've been meaning for a very long time to get around to actually doing something with this, or actually finishing it. I mean, as you saw below, there's only 2 layers of farm, which is not what we want, obviously. I have had a few ideas, or I've been thinking of it in the back of my mind. I've actually planned that I am probably going to take all these layers off, and it's not just going to start down there, but I'm just going to take this entire thing off and just put glass at the top layer so you can actually see it working, because I don't actually think that affects the rates, since I'm pretty sure that that slimes can spawn in any light level, except I think when they're in except when they're in swamps, I'm pretty sure. So that's something we've got to sort out. I'll have to look that up before I actually do that. But yeah, the plan is, and the reason I've got 5 stacks of gunpowder is because, well, we're in a desert, so we can get sand pretty easily. And if we get 4 stacks of sand, we get a stack of TNT. And this place needs to go down to bedrock. And as you can see, a slime has spawned. But this place needs to go down to bedrock. And I'm not bothering to mine it out manually, because 1, I don't really care too much for the materials. Because, well, until we get to like Y level 12, I don't really care that much for the materials. What I might actually do is go to level 12 using the ladders I've got and mine out this entire area from like I think 5 to 12 is diamond, like preferred diamond level. Do that, and then we can have some sort of base as well, and then we can have the TNT explode. So what I'm actually going to do is both those things. I'm going to, or actually I need to set up some chests, even though I have some up here, but I'm pretty sure they're full or close to full. What we're going to do is set up, we'll get the 4 stacks of sand, which I'll do off camera in a second, as well as mine at level 12, which is going to take a bit of time, I think, especially considering we haven't got a beacon yet. I say yet, because I do plan to get one. And actually, speaking of which, I did actually plan to try and fight with it next episode, because I've had the skulls for a very long time. I've just been putting it off, and finally I can sort out some chests. But I've had them for a very long time, and I've been just waiting for a moment where I can actually sort of, you know, I was actually going to originally use this sword. Its first hit was going to be on a wither, but then I died. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going to go do that, and I'll see you once I've mined the area and done all that. This is why we mine in between 2 blocks, because that scared the hell out of me. Right, so I think, what's that going to be, layer 4. Layer 4 is going to seemingly be the base layer, potentially, for the moment. But I'm actually going to mine that up. Everything here. So hopefully this can also get us some more resources, and if we get enough resources from doing all this, I think what we'll most likely do is have another fortune, or I think it's fortune tower would probably be the best idea to call it, or something like that. Basically an ore tower, a tower of ores, so we can fortune them all up. We can see how many we get out of this entire thing, and maybe do that at the beginning of the next episode, or at the end of this episode. Is that a slime? Yeah, it's a big slime. Oh, look at it. Hey. Die. Oh. Die, die. And I have a looting sword. I'm actually going to see if I can get a villager with a looting trade or something along those lines, and get an iron sword or something, and like get that really good enchantments on an iron sword, and use that instead of my diamond one. But we are eventually just going to have this fully automated where you can just sort of AFK here, and it will just give you, you know, it will just, they will instantly die. They die on like cactus or whatever, which is even better because we're in a desert. But yeah, I'm actually just going to do the mining, as I said, from, well, we're at layer 4 down here, aren't we? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, layer 4, so I'm going to go from layer 4 up to layer 12 or 13, I think, and then we'll do the TNT the rest of the way, because I don't want to blow up those diamonds that we potentially get. Also, we might find some caves. We might blow into some caves, so we can light those up as well, because they are going to be quite good. So, yeah, I'll see you once I've mined all that area. Okay, so finally, about 3 or so hours later, some progress has been made. Let's actually just go straight down here and see what I've done so far. So I found out that basically level 5 is like the lowest we can go. So if you look here, we are on level 5 Y. That is where our feet are. So this is level 5. Well, this is actually level 4, but wait, our feet are on level 5. Yeah. I've got the water here because I actually had a lot of trouble with lava. There's a very, very large amount of lava here. This was all pure lava here, so I had to get rid of that. So I had to use an infinite water source because it kept on destroying my water, because also the server was being very laggy as well, and then my internet cut out, and then it reset, and then server reset, and yeah, troubles. So basically, the way the slime farm works, and it's actually been very efficient whilst I've been here. Let's actually go to these chests here. These, in the time that I've been here, I have obtained more slime balls than I'm pretty sure I've had over the entire duration of the server so far. Plus I've actually got a few, I think that was 2 veins, potentially 3 veins of diamonds, so yeah, that's all lovely, and a lot of stone, and yeah, so a lot of redstone as well. That's going to be all picked up once I actually sort out this area, because basically this entire chunk of stuff here is still kind of needs to be destroyed. But yeah, as you can see, even though that it's not being at its most efficient, there is a massive ravine here, and it's still, you know, being efficient. And I'm using my fortune sword, but I can repair it because it hasn't been repaired before. I've actually had to completely repair this one because it's about 1,000. I think it's about, yeah, it's 1,024 blocks per layer. Well, theoretically, because it's 32 by 32, but there can always be air pockets and lava and dirt, which would not affect the pickaxe. But yeah, in saying that, it's about 300 durability per layer. So this layer, or not this layer, the layer down at the very bottom, the one that you saw that or may have seen that I missed out. So this one, this is actually, like, I'm leaving it here because there's no point in destroying it, because we're going to be using this as a normal layer anyway. So yeah, I would rather not use my pickaxe durability. I will take out the redstone and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not going to take out. Eventually this place is actually, the plan is to have it all 1 block, but you know, I don't have the time right now. As I said, it's taken 3 hours just to clear this area out, so You know, obviously I'm going to be working on it in between and possibly on new episodes and stuff like that, but yeah, for now this is going to be fine. But we are actually going to make some TNT in a second and just sort of see how far we can go down. So I mined out, well, pretty much only the first layer of sand in this area, because as I said, I want this to be clear through, and I think I said that, and have like glass at the top, because I did double check on slimes, and within a slime chunk at least, yeah, in a slime chunk it doesn't matter about the light value, so we can actually have a massive glass thing here, so 1024 glass, which is going to be so lovely to mine. Well, I suppose we can just use each bit of sand here as one, but basically 1024 glass. It's going to be a layer of glass, and we're just going to be able to see down. That will mean that mobs won't be able to spawn in, or at least on the top layer in daylight mode, like definitely. But there are going to be torches, and actually they're going to be pumpkin, like jack-o'-lanterns, which is another reason for having a massive pumpkin farm is really useful. But I do need to make more torches, and first off, we actually need to do something which I haven't done yet, which is, or at least here, which is make an ender chest, because I don't have an ender chest here. Can't bother to go find my silk touch pickaxe. Oh wait, I just remembered I have a silk touch silk touch pickaxe on me. I was looking at the one in here earlier, so this one earlier, so I kind of mixed it up with there. But yeah, I didn't want to take the one from my base, and I didn't want to take the one from my second one, which is under my pumpkin farm. So I just sort of thought, I have obsidian, let's just take it. So I've got a few stacks of sticks, all the gunpowder that I need, all the sand that I mined, some sticks and a stack of coal blocks. So that's for all the coal later, and that doesn't need to be there. So we need to take all these, find our crafting table, and I should be correct in the fact that I have looked up the recipe, because I always mix up the which side they go on. I always mix up it being like five stacks of sand, or 5 sand and 4 gunpowder. So I always mix that up. But luckily I looked at the actual thing, and we're gonna start from 45. Well, actually not 45. We're actually gonna start from this layer is fine, and this layer is fine. We're actually gonna start from this layer, I think, because that layer is fine. That doesn't need to be like tampered with, and the layer below it should be okay. But we're going to have to place the TNT on like the lowest layer we can, so it's going to be that layer that we place it on, and then we can put the TNT in, blow it up, and have some fun. So yeah, I'm just going to probably do some little clips of that because it's getting quite late, and I probably won't be able to be talkative because it's going to be late and everybody's going to be going into bed. I'm probably not. I'm probably just going to be doing this until it's finished. So I'll probably just do a few things of this, and we'll see how this goes. I'm probably just going to set down all 120 or at least 64 and then blow it up. But the only problem I feel is that, the whole thing with, well, actually, let's just do this. Let's just put up, this is the first TNT to blow up. That was the cleanest hole from a TNT that I've seen. I do actually have enderpearls. Oh, what am I doing? I need that one, and let's just use some enderpearls. Since I killed one enderman, I got 4 from him, so I'm being a bit useful with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna muck around with the TNT for a bit, and I'll see you once that's done. I think we're gonna need a bit more TNT at this rate. Looks like I'm off to mine some sand for a while. So we've actually done quite a lot, in all honesty. The only problem I am thinking about in the future is lava and obsidian. Yeah, and also mob spawning. Mob spawning is a bit of a pain. Maybe I could get the creepers to help me with some of the work, but I think that's still a bit of a pain. I'm so glad I have my Feather Falling 3 boots on, because otherwise I would be dead multiple times over. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna have to see if I can get any more TNT, mine out some more sand. Looks like I'm probably gonna do it up on these higher layers that are already here, get some more gunpowder, and blow up some more stuff. So maybe I'll add a few more little clips of blowing up the area. But if not, I'll see you once it's cleared out, and possibly I'll probably, if I don't do any more of the TNT clips, I'll just show how it is not completely finished, but with all the floors in it. So I won't do it without the floors. I'll just add the floors in, and then I'll come back to you once that's done. Alright, so it is the next day. I've spent quite a few hours on this now. I can't remember exactly when I started today, but it's probably been about 2 or 3 hours in total just today, along with about the 5 that I did yesterday, which is about 8 hours just doing this thing. Plus any work I did on it previously, but that doesn't really count at the end of this. So originally we had 2 of the layers, and well, we had 2 layers, and then we had the very bottom layer, and we blew up most of it. Now this is what we have. As you can see, I've just kind of finished it. This thing is actually being really efficient. It is quad slime chunks, so that is kind of why, but you can see there are a lot of slime spawning. I'm actually starting to hate the sound of slimes. This layer, I realized, can't actually be, well, it can be used as a spawning layer, but this is going to be the lowest layer, and this is going to be where everything is killed, because I can't destroy the bedrock, which is a bit of a pain, because some of the torches are on bedrock. It'd be nice to keep it like this. But actually, what we need to do now is, you'll actually see the pattern I've got this in is, there's supposed to be like a torch in the middle, but I'm actually using my sword way more than I would hope to doing this, because I have to use the sword to kill these guys, because they actually do a lot of damage. I've nearly died to these big slimes more than I have died to anything else in this. I haven't actually died from one yet, but I'm being so close in comparison to most other mobs. You know, it's kind of a bit of a pain. But yeah, these 2 sets here, so these come out 5, and there's a 2-block gap in between. These 3 here, these 3 blocks, I'm going to remove these because I also have to dig out 3 blocks back there. But basically, this is these are just going to be spawning platforms, and then they're going to, basically the way slimes work is they just will go into one direction, like they will just keep on walking in one direction, and basically the whole point is that they will then walk off the platform into some water, will be either killed by some iron golems or some cactuses, or just I think those are the only 2 ways of doing it. But they'll be killed by some iron golems or cactuses. I'll probably do cactuses, and yeah, they'll be killed by those, and then the slime balls will go into some hoppers and then into some chests. But even for now, like I'm probably gonna end the project here for now, like not actually do the full automation for now, make it a manual thing for now. But like if I come down here to all the chests, you will be able to see I have got so many materials out of this. This is all the like obviously all the ores, but let me just pick up from all of these chests. Let me pick up every single slime ball I got. This is excluding the ones I've taken up to the top, which we can actually go and get. And I do need to take these back anyway, because I do actually have to make some slime blocks, which is kind of the reason I actually did this entire thing. Plus I thought, might as well actually get some work done, and it's actually looking really impressive. It's not obviously finished, as I said. I've got to destroy all the blocks in the center, which I'll probably have to, we'll probably get my pick very low. This is my like 3rd repair, I think, on this pickaxe now, and it's kind of a bit of a pain. But we are actually getting a load of XP from this. Like, this is including the repairing and stuff like that, and we still have 29 experience. I think it was 18 for the last repair, and then it was like 3 for that one because I don't think I've repaired it once before. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I've gone for a few diamonds in that. Hopefully we can get those back through the 16 diamond ore that we have down there, which we'll be sorting out next episode, I think, before I'm probably going to go and kill the wither. But yeah, let's actually pick up all the slimes that we have. Okay, we're not going to have enough space. I don't know why I said we're not going to have enough space. There's a thing called a slime block that exists, I just realised. Which is just 9 of them, so we could just do that. Makes our lives a lot easier. And that portal is really, really annoying. But not as annoying as slimes. Slimes are, like, I think they have become my least favourite mob sound, just from this project. Oh, that's gunpowder, don't really want that. But yeah, now it's just kind of a case of making it fully automated, so people can just AFK here for a bit and get a few slimes, which is going to be lovely. However, that's probably going to be not quite a while, but a bit of time before I do that. I probably want to start some other things first. Don't want to jump onto too many, you know, I don't want to, like, I've been doing this for what, like 8 hours now, getting a bit tired of it, and obviously I've still got to destroy all this sand here, which I'm probably going to have to repair my shovel for, and then I've got to destroy every block going down to there for the glass thing that I wanted to do, so that should obviously be a lot of fun, or not. I might just use TNT for that, because the worst damage it can basically do from there is that. The worst damage it can basically do from that is if I just TNT some of it. The worst damage that can happen is just the top layer getting slightly destroyed. Oh, was that my audio lag, or did it drop? I don't know. I will definitely say though, the most annoying thing about this, and about using jack-o'-lanterns instead of pumpkins, or instead of glowstone, is to place these you have to have a block underneath them. Like, you can't take one and then right click on, say, you won't be able to like right click there and put one, you have to have a block underneath it. So the amount of blocks I've had to like destroy and then replace back, because I've actually got to place them back, and then destroy TNT and then replace them back again, and then I had to remove a load of stuff and replace them back to the jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. I think I prefer the texture though. It's probably going to look a bit better when we actually get like a block instead of stone, because I think either that or replace all the ores and granite and andesite and diorite with stone. I think that's probably for the best. And once we've moved back a couple of blocks because of the way the farm works, so they can go off any direction possible, then I think it's going to look a bit better. Just from that XP. But yeah, I'm going to end it off there for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, I'm hoping to fight the wither, as I said, and we'll have to fortune up all the ores that we got from here. I don't think we got too many because it was kind of unlucky, I think. But yeah, we'll have to get onto that. And then actually, from there, we'll be able to create a beacon if we kill the wither, and then this will probably be a lot easier because we can make a very large beacon. We can make a haste 2 beacon, and also potentially, you know, after it's done here, we can maybe set up a regeneration one, or kill more, you know, kill a few more wither skeletons, get some more skulls, set up a strength one, and then we can set up a strength one, and after we've done that, we'll be able to kill the wither even easier and get more beacons. And once we have more beacons, we can have just the effects around the base, and I think that'll look pretty good. So thanks for watching, as I said, and I will see you on Monday with some Tech Classic Reborn. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.